the vast majority of public records professionals I met do care deeply. But there are just some inefficiencies that are so inefficient that it's very hard to explain away. It's not due to money. If the agencies are so strapped, why are they spending their resources to review records for exemptions that are not legally required to be reviewed for? So the exemption 5 pre-deliberative, that's not a required exemption, that's an optional exemption. So the agencies are spending lots of resources to review stuff that should be released anyways, and no one inside the agency is saying, hey, let's not do this. So I want to make that point. I would be even more of an advocate for FOIA workers if agencies started doing stuff like that and using their very limited resources better. I tell my colleagues at the Post, absolutely file with state and federal agencies. One example, border data on the U.S.-Texas border, we filed with DHS and their components, and I think we're still waiting. We filed with Texas and got the records within days. So it's a great strategy to always file with as many agencies as you can. Of course, some agencies would say that's being vexatious, but it's still a good strategy. And more often than not, state agencies will be quicker than federal agencies. And I will just note that there are, depending on how you count, some 450 federal components that have a FOIA office. And many of those are still working, and many of those are still working pretty fast. Not the big ones that we think of like State Department, FBI, but go down the list and go to Muckrock and look at the smaller federal agencies. And often those will get you the records within 20 days too, if they have what you're looking for, knock on wood.